Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Boxing After Dark, y'all know what time it is. Pound for pound, boxing real news. Ryan Garcia has been trending topic for boxing. We done seen it all. We done heard it all. Ryan Garcia has conspiracies. Ryan Garcia telling his life story, talking about he's been raped. He was raped at the age of 2 years old. Now, someone might ask, right? Ryan Garcia might be full of it. He's lying, this and that. And let's be completely honest, right? He says that, somebody's got to call this out. People are laughing at him and stuff like that. That's very true. But here's the kicker. Garcia has a fight coming up. This is extremely. I mean, you're seeing Ryan Garcia pop up on everybody's podcast. From the top dudes like No Jumper and stuff like that to the bottom dudes in podcasts really talking about mental health and stuff like this, right? Ryan Garcia is obviously pulling strings, talking about that he, in fact, all of this, like he got kidnapped, this 666 stuff, talking about that he's religious, you know, and all of that is cool, right? But it's extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like you could troll people, right? But that is extreme. Like that's like, yo, I don't even know if I really want to watch this fight anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what the hell is this kid talking about? Now, you could say Ryan Garcia is putting out a lot of conspiracies and things like that, conspiracy theories and stuff like that, and he's telling us his life story. But his fight, he didn't really start becoming vocal about all of this stuff until after the press conferences, right? He has a fight coming up against Devin Haney, in about April 20th. So it's just like you can't believe what Ryan Garcia is saying. I can't sit there and say, yeah, I believe what Ryan Garcia is saying 100%. Now, did he get raped at the age of 2? I don't know, right? I don't know, and maybe that's true. And you know, but what's the point of you coming out once you have a fight? You know what I'm saying? When you got a fight coming up, what's the point of you coming out to tell the public this? It just doesn't make no type of sense. To me, it looks like he's attention seeking. He's obviously attention seeking. He wants that attention from everybody, and he wants to be trending. The reason why he wants that to happen is because obviously he wants to sell the fight. You know what I'm saying? If Ryan Garcia is not doing all these antics, it'll be quiet up until the weigh-ins. Once we get to see both fighters. Now, John Jones, John Jones. I made a comparison of Ryan Garcia and John Jones because John Jones used to go out, party, do this and that, and the reason he said he would do that type of stuff was because of the fact that if he lost, he had an excuse. It was because he was partying. It was because of this and because of that. Now, could this be Ryan Garcia already making an excuse? You know what I'm saying? That, oh, it was because of all of these mental health issues, mental problems that I'm going through. This is the reason why I lost on fight night. Come fight night against Devin Haney, because that is a strong possibility. Now, to me, honestly, I couldn't fathom to give Ryan Garcia a big shot at beating Devin Haney. Just knowing that Devin Haney has a lot of advantages in the fight that Ryan Garcia is gonna have to overcome. If we're just looking at the fight and not all the antics and stuff like that, just looking at that, Ryan Garcia still has a tall task in Devin Haney. That's a very tough fight for a guy like Ryan Garcia, a guy that comes in very shaky. You know what I'm saying? Very shaky on fight night. Against Javante Tank Davis, he said that it was because of his ribs. It was because he couldn't rehydrate over whatever, and it was because of those excuses. Now is he's he obviously believes that. Could it be true? Of course it could be true. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell a fighter what he was going through on fight night. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously no fighter comes into the ring 100%. It is just impossible for that to happen, for a fighter to come in 100% on fight night. You know what I'm saying? But Ryan Garcia was in the fight. He signed the contract. You know, and to me, he signed to the devil. You know what I'm saying? All that 666 shit that he was putting, yeah, that's who he signed to. You know what I mean? It's no way in hell. You know, because there wasn't no belts on the line. Yes, the fight was a big fight. It's a huge fight. Gervonta Tank Davis is a huge fighter. You know what I'm saying? So it's a huge fight. It was gonna generate so much money. You know what I mean? It was gonna generate that money. So Ryan Garcia, to me, he's not a legacy fighter. He's not going for legacy, but he is fighting those fights, those legacy type of fights where Gervonta Tank Davis, the fight that people are connecting him to, which makes a lot of sense. Devin Haney, another fighter that could solidify him in the sport of boxing. So he's doing a lot of things that are kind of iffy, but you know what I'm saying? If you want the bag, you still got to make those big fights. And fighting Devin Haney, it's gonna get you the bag, especially if you become trending. So I honestly think that it's just really real trolling from Ryan Garcia. It's really bad trolling in my opinion because you're playing with fire. You know, you talk the religious game. You know what I'm saying, and that's who you are as a person. You're a Christian man. But a lot of the things that Ryan Garcia is doing or is done is not really church like. You know what I'm saying? It's not real religious like. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate to say that Ryan Garcia or anybody's playing around with religion, but to be honest, I'd rather not even get on that type of topic. Ryan Garcia is really doing this for clout. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it for clout. He's doing it for the clout. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? There's no you can't come out with all of this information, all of these things, but you got a fight coming up April 20th. But before that fight was announced, you was quiet as a church mouth. You wasn't talking about none of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Now it's unfortunate for him to say that. I don't think that nobody would lie about getting raped at the age of 2 or whatever like that. I don't think nobody would lie about something like that. So I believe that that might be 100% true, and that might be the only thing that is true. This dude is obviously going through some troubles mentally. You know what I'm saying? And if he's not, and if he's just fucking with people, you know what I mean? It's just not the way. It's distasteful, to be honest, right? It's not like funny trolling. Like you got guys like Rolando Romero who troll, but it's funny. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how like Rolly Romero does it. You know what I'm saying? Like it makes you laugh. What Brian is doing is kind of like what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. You know, it's like some dark humor type of shit. So I don't know what Ryan Garcia got going on, but to be honest, it's looking like Ryan Garcia is gonna be a no-show come fight night, April 20th. It's looking like he's not gonna show up. I don't think so, to be honest. I think that Ryan Garcia might be pulling out, because there is no way in hell you mean to tell me that you went out here doing all of these antics, bro. You know, straight antics. Straight up antics, bro. You know, Chicano Profit was good, bro. How you been, man? Hopefully everything is well, man. Hopefully everything is well, brother. But To me, it's antics that Ryan Garcia is doing. Obviously, is trolling. You can't look too deep into it. I don't think like he's making a lot of shit he's saying up. You know what I'm saying? But do I believe this cat 100%? I don't, obviously, right? Because he has a fight coming up, and he wasn't talking about this before fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's obvious that he feels the need that now is the time to open up, which could be 100% true. He might feel the need to start opening up right now, and that's all good and dandy. But let's see if after fight night he keeps up with with what he's talking about, right? Um, but I mean, I don't understand it. Devin Haney, on the other hand, has kind of been watching this circus show go down. You know what I'm saying? He don't really got too much to say, and he's really not even promoting the fight, to be honest, right? If if we are saying that there is a person that's carrying this promotion, it's Ryan Garcia. I think they told his ass, you gotta act out. You know what I mean? And you're gonna be the workhorse of this fight. You ain't gonna be, you gotta have to promote this fight because the other dude really isn't willing to, right? His father is willing to, but he's not willing to. So it is what it is. Chicano brother, everything is good, bro. Hope you're well too. I appreciate that, my brother. Yeah, everything is good on this side, bro. But I feel like Devin Haney has been disciplined. He's just been watching the clown show going on. Um, And I think that he feels like this fight won't even happen himself. I think that's how he feels. You know, I don't even know. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like that the first one they did. You know, with the motherfucking J in his mouth. You know what I'm saying? He comes out. He's running through New York City or whatever, or LA or whatever, talking about some guys. I was trolling this and that. Bro, what the fuck? If you're trolling, like, it just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. When you trolling, you don't have to come out and say, guys, I'm trolling this and that after everything that you do. You know what I'm saying? This dude has had like two sit downs with management, bro. You know what I'm saying? HR has had to step in like twice for this dude, and tell him, hey, Ryan, look, man, listen up, man. What are you doing, kid? You know what I mean? That's exactly what management has been doing. They've been sitting this dude down, man, and trying to talk to him because he's off the rails. You know what I mean? He's off he's off the spectrum, man. This is a guy that is going crazy right now, Um, but yeah, he sat down. He had to sit down talking about some that he was trolling this and that, bruh. If you trolling, you ain't gotta sit down and say that shit. You know what I mean? You just gotta let people think that you crazy until you get inside the ring and you show them who's really crazy. But this is that John Jones type shit. You know what I mean? You trying to make those excuses beforehand, just in case I do lose. Man, what's up with this mount, man? Just in case I do lose, I have the excuse that I was going through so much things before that fight and this and that. At the end of the day, show no mercy to Ryan Garcia because you signed on the dotted line at the end of the day, my brother. Like, there's nothing nobody could say, bro. You signed on the dotted line. If you feel this way, just pull the fuck out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to be sugarcoating. Ain't no reason to be trying to, you know what I'm saying? There's no reason for you to try to keep up with the antics, do all of this, you know, and saying wild shit that nah, man, nah. Just pull out, man. Just pull out. If you're not mentally ready, then just pull out, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, but money drives. Money is the root of all evils. You know what I'm saying? I think that 666 shit that he put up, I think that shit means something, to be honest. You know what I mean? And I think that is deeper, and that's why you can't really trust these dudes, man. They be false. they be motherfucking false, man. They be false. You know what I'm saying? They talk all that good shit just to look good in public, you know what I mean? But in reality, they fighting demons, man. They fighting demons every single night. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate, but it's definitely unfortunate, but but that is mental health, right? Because who jokes around like that? I don't think I've ever met anybody that joke around like that. You know what I'm saying? That say I'm trolling and this and that and putting up 666 shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm not religious at all. You know what I mean? But even I ain't doing nothing like that. Why would I ever do something like that? For clout? Nah, man. For what? For what? You know what I'm saying? That's weird, man. That's weird. You know what that 666 shit means at the end of the day. So for you to do something like that, especially saying that you religious, um, that to me is a flawed character, man. It's a flawed character that needs to be evaluated as soon as possible. He should not be fighting on no April 20th against no Devin Haney. He should be getting checked into a institution because it's obvious that someday you might possibly cause harm to yourself, and that's not being fucked up or anything like that. It's just something that could definitely happen. You know what I mean? Because it's real life shit. It happens all the time. Ryan Garcia needs to seek out help. Needs to seek out help because if not, he's setting down a path where it may sound like jokes, it may sound like this, it may sound like that, but it is down the wrong path, man. But we out, man. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified. Boxing After Dark. Ryan Garcia has lost it. I believe Ryan Garcia in certain things. Obviously, I feel like some things I don't believe some people will make up, but this is the world that we live in. Sometimes people do make things up in bad situations, and that's how life works, you know. But it is what it is. We out, man. Peace.